Milwaukee Bucks just signed the largest NBA deal in history to the Greek Freak. You are part owner of Squad. How much money comes out of your pocket? Are we going to lose this house potentially because you got to pay the Greek Freak?
There hasn't been a capital call as of yet. The ink is still wet, so not sure if there'll be any type of money needed. But it's a big signing for us. We're pretty ecstatic. I guess he is as well. I would assume. This is just a conjecture, but I know that he was interested in what the roster kind of turnover is going to be. Made some moves in the off season. Brought in some players. I guess he's happy with them so far. We still have the pieces, a couple important pieces from our run last year that got interrupted by COVID. After we were the number one team in the league and on a big time roll. Who cares? But hopefully, we can keep rolling for the next 5 years. We got the man back, and he's still 25?
Yeah, he's only learning basketball still too. Somehow it feels like every time you watch him, he's picking up some new. How does that work? So they just come to you and they say, "Hey, do you want to be a part owner of a goddamn NBA team?" Because they did it to Usher whenever the Cavaliers were popping off. Patrick Mahomes just got a piece of the Royals. Mm-hmm. I don't understand how those conversations happen. And then what do you just get? You get courtside seats, and then you can just bring friends. Like how does that relationship start? And how many of these types of things are you a part of?
I'm a part of this. That's about the only the ownership I have in sports teams. I am interested in some other leagues and have had some conversations with some folks, but no, I got to know Mark Lasry and Wes Edens over the years going to games. There have been conversations from reps of mine with them trying to get some sort of deal done. My opinion, it was not what I wanted. I just wanted to be a part of it. I didn't want. Shaq has a agreement with the Kings, where a lot of it was based on appearances and number of times you go to games and yada yada yada. I just wanted to be a part of it and get in because I felt like it was a good connection to the region. Thinking I was going to be here for a long, long time, and also I love basketball. Love the vision that Mark and Wes have, and the excitement around the team. And finally, after years, I basically just said, "The hell with this! I don't need other people talking for me." I picked up the phone, I called Wes Edens, and we had a conversation. And about a week later, I was a minority owner.
Enough with the lawyers, all right? I want a piece of the team. I would like to come to some games. How do we make this happen? What a move. I love your life, dude. I love your life. What leagues are we getting into? MLS? You can own a team in the MLS?
I think the MLS is an interesting proposition for sure. I think the popularity of the sport worldwide and the fact that they're going to continue to expand the amount of teams they got, I think it's an interesting proposition.
And America's about to win a World Cup, too. Yeah. We got all the dudes. We're about to win a World Cup, Aaron. No, I don't know if you know that or not. We're about to win the whole thing.
I don't know if I see that.
Yeah.
Whoa, Aaron. Whoa.
I do.
2026.
Yeah, probably the next one. Is that
the young guns are coming through.
Is that the next one?
No, we got 2022. It'll be the one after that.
Okay, that's our footy guy, our soccer guy. He's wrong. 2022, we're winning. We're winning the goddamn World Cup. Sorry, AJ, what do you got?
You mentioned Giannis and him having checking out roster control. What would that be like to have how NBA players, if you're the superstar of the team, they have so much power over what goes on. Can you imagine having that much power being you, the position you're in?
Would you want it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I imagine? Hell yeah. Sounds pretty cool. I think there is a lot of power given to those guys. I mean, LeBron obviously has had impact on his. It's different when you have 15-man rosters compared to 53-man rosters. I'm sure. I think for me, it's always been about tenure and about vision and about what's it all about. And so the tenure, the years, I feel like that's how you earn the respect to be even included in conversations. the focus or the vision. What would you do with the responsibility? Kind of what are you all about? And for me, it's been about winning. I just care about winning. I've accomplished everything I want to accomplish individually. Like I want to win more Super Bowls. That's my focus. That's my vision every single year. So to me, that's what it would be all about. To be involved in those conversations. Now, that's just not the case in Green Bay, and so that kind of is what it is. My focus has always been like on winning football. I've been around the game for a long time. I feel like, as far as talent evaluation, I feel like I can do that. I know if a guy can play or if he can't play. And then also, as players, we see the other side. We see the locker room. We see the off the field stuff. We see the motivation. I think a lot of times in general, coaches, believe in kind of what they see and what they can kind of get out of a guy, and personnel people believe in potential. And that's the way most decisions, I think, get made across the league. Potential for personnel, and then the coaches say, look, this guy can play or this guy can't play based on what I see right now.